After the pregame.
Man, after the pregame, man, we just start pregaming, man. That's what we finna do now, man. We're gonna pregame, and before we get into the interview, we'll talk about other days, and then we're gonna fill y'all in, man. What we've been on and what we've been doing, man. Talk to the people, House.
Yeah, you know what? It's been a while since we kind of been on the air and everything, recording and stuff. We've been putting stuff in perspective, and you know, sometimes you gotta step away and everything, and to see everything clear. And you know, we coming back with a new logo, a new name and everything, man. And I'm kind of feeling it, and it feels good, man. It really feels good and everything, and I'm excited about it.
The new logo, new name, just more. I want to say, like when you leveling up, like sometimes, like when I tell people, like, I come up with so many ideas, like now I can just give ideas away.
Right.
So
right.
sometimes when I see people, like I always the type of person, like when I used to go shopping, I walk in there, and then sometimes she'll be like, oh hey, and I'm like, I go in there, like we should go to the spot in Chicago called City Sports. I go in there, you know what I'm saying? So I go in there and then
Was it a closed store out there?
yeah, closed store.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I go in there and then say, I'm looking in the clothes, and then she be like, I'm like, oh, I like that outfit right there. And then she'll say, I say, man, does everybody be buying it?
Right.
And then she be like, yeah. As soon as they say that, I walk the other way.
Because you want to be different sometimes.
Yeah, I want to be, and that's why I said we want to be different. So
that makes sense.
We come up with stuff just like we came up with the serial killer thing. We came up with it like we want to be different. Like type it in, and then ain't nobody got it, or it's different because one thing about a space. So a lot of people gonna do it. There's nothing wrong with that. Like I had to tell somebody one time. Like it was like this one I was doing clothes. You know what I'm saying? I'm a hustler. I was doing it, but I was doing clothes. So
what you mean when you doing clothes?
I was selling clothes.
You sold clothes.
I mean, I was like selling clothes, like trying to like make my own clothing line.
You was hustling man for real.
Yeah, I had my t-shirts was like $80. I wasn't playing.
Yo, just a t-shirt?
Yeah, it's a t-shirt.
You ain't had nothing on it.
No, I just had the name on there. That's it. Because I looked at it like this. I was like, I wanted my stuff to be like unique. I didn't want it to be like for everybody in there with it. I wanted to be like that dude in the club with a t-shirt. Then you like, dang, he got that t-shirt on. You know he paid about $100 for it.
Oh yeah, that's unique though.
Then it make your brand last longer too. Right, it's not oversaturated to me.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
So to me it do. So that's what I said. So I had the that was a good one today. Now you got yeah, so I sold that. That's so
$80 for a t-shirt though. And they don't know who you are.
Man, they don't know who.
Just give me 80, you got this.
Yeah, just long as the name and what's the name, it sound dope. But that's why I said I always try to come up with stuff that, you know what I'm saying, with meaning, first of all, with meaning, with some substance in it, and I try to come up with stuff that like ain't nobody got. So we came over after the pregame, we was like, man, we gonna be popping up. Like, man, you can hit us up, and man, we come interview you, and we gonna pop up with a drink, wine, whatever, vibe, whatever you like to do. We can pop up and eat. You want, you know what I'm saying? Pop up, you like House just said earlier. You know what I'm saying, in the pregame, like doing a barbecue or something. We'll pop up with the barbecue.
Pull up. And see, the cool thing about that is that, you know, it's for us to pull up to a barbecue or pull up to your barbershop or something, you know, pull up to your business and everything. I mean, it's nothing like, you know, vibing with some people and being able to enjoy and get them out there, because we got a podcast that we put out and everything. And, you know, we want to help promote people's stuff too.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We want to help promote people's stuff too. So if they got a barbershop or some clothing store, clothing line or something like that, you know what I'm saying? We'll pop up on your pop-up spot.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? We'll come up. So that's part of the you know, the pregame too, is us just getting out there early and everything before we start to record the actual podcast itself. And just let people know, you know what I'm saying, this is what we're doing.
And you're right. You just took the words, because I was about to say, like, we ain't gonna be popping up just to be popping up.
Right.
Like we want to pop up for like if you talking about something like you know what I'm saying, like you got an event that you know what I'm saying coming up or something with pre-gaming before your event.
Right.
You about to get an award or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Like I was saying, like you already got as long as you got a personality like us, like man, we be chill, we be turned up, we be live, we joke, we be serious, we be on business. We do all that. As long as you like that, then man, we pop up at our fun, man. You don't gotta be no celebrity. We ain't celebrity.
Nah, you ain't
gotta be none of that. Just as long as you got good conversation and good content, and ain't even talk about something after the pregame. After the pregame can be a basketball, it can be entertainment, after the movies,
absolutely,
whatever like that. And the reason why we could do that now, because, and I was gonna touch on this too, like. The reason why we ain't recording and why it took us so long because we all about ownership. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's important.
And I'm a listener, so when I be on, I don't just be on social media sometimes and just be scrolling. I listen to other people's conversations, interviews and things like that. And when I saw like one time with some rappers, they had a podcast and then they got to it with somebody else. And then he was like, man, I about to build it or I would something I get, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I was like, man, I don't
ownership is important.
Yeah, I don't want to be in that predicament. I don't want to be in that situation where like I'm working hard and I'm grinding, we doing what we need to, and then somebody could just come and say, about to build whatever, get it. Right. So it took us longer to get it handled.
Right.
But we wanted to come back with our own equipment, own cameras, we got everything that we need so we could pull up on you, you know what I'm saying? So ownership is the key. Even if it take a little bit at a time, sometime with ownership, just like we just in the pregame, I just told my little brother he had called me, he just bought a whip.
Yo, shout out to your little brother,
man.
Shout out to your little brother, man. He called Big Bro and said, look, check it out, Big Bro. Look what I got.
And I told him too, I said, man, I said, I'm gonna hit you back, because we finna do the podcast. I hit you back. He's like, no. I want to show you something. I'm like,
okay, see that?
And when I saw him walk outside, I said, oh, you walking outside, what you doing? Because like, man, I told him, like, man, people are jerk you steal from you or do like what happened to him. I said, but man, you gonna win in the end.
You win in the end.
You gonna win.
Keep pushing. Keep pushing.
Like,
it'll show.
That's how I am. That's my motto. Get down and lay down, because I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna win in the end. So it's either you go get down with me or I'm gonna make you lay down.
Nah, that makes sense.
You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
That's it.
Piggybacking off that, man. I want to give a shout out to our sponsors and everything. You know, the people who got behind us in this podcast, to you know, help us with the equipment, stuff like that. Yeah. You know, we got people that believe in us and everything, and we really want to give them their flowers and a shout out to them.
Shout out.
You know what I'm saying? We really appreciate what y'all have done and everything, and we sure what you're going to continue to do. You know what I'm saying?
And all of that's going to get branded on the podcast too, man.
For sure.
All of that's gonna get brown. We finna go up.
We're about to turn up for real. You know what I'm saying? And that right there is real important to have, you know, people in your corner and everything. You know what I'm saying? When you coming up, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
That's really important.
Dude, because man, I'm glad you brought that up, man. Too, because I be needing people around me now. So like at first I used to just like call people, talk to them, whatever like that.
Right.
I don't do that no more, man. I'm like. No. I just like, I be in a certain space, like, I don't be want to call people like that no more, because sometimes when I talk, the way I'm talking now, I don't know if some people might think it's cocky or like no, man, I'm just trying to be successful. I'm trying to be iconic, man.
Right, no, and there's nothing wrong with that.
I'm trying to be iconic.
There's nothing wrong with that.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why you kind of shave your circle down. You know, as a person, sometimes you got to do that, because everybody is not going to believe in what you believe in, and everybody ain't going to have vision like you have.
Right.
And sometimes when people don't have vision and everything, you know, they definitely don't have sight on what you're trying to do. You feel me? You see how I did that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's very important right there, to be able